All right, we are all set here. Let us begin. What's up, everybody? Welcome to the channel. Hussein Riz Trader, HRT here, right? I'm here for what? Well, I'm here to take a look at Apple, AMD, Tesla, the pre-market, market supplies and demand, right, of previous levels as well as the pre-market. And yeah, market opens and I execute my trades those levels based on where the VWAP is at in relative to those levels. All right. That's our strategy. So let us begin here real quick. I'm going to go ahead and mark the high here for today for Apple. Let's get that out of the way. Okay, so the high always gets the blue. Okay, let me go ahead and scroll this over here. This is Apple, by the way, and this is the pre-market. So that's that. And any other major levels here, right? Stock skyrocketed all the way here, came all the way back down, found the floor, and then went skyrocketed right back up. So what I look at for the highs and the lows is there's major wick. So this one has a major wick. So let's go ahead and measure the zone of that wick, right? By looking at previous day. So here's where it is, right? Here's this. So it can potentially go up to here. So let's do that then. Let's have it at least up to here. Let's have it right about there. There we go. So up to that high right there. And it got immediately rejected off. All right. And the bottom one doesn't necessarily have a wick. So here we go. So, and then we're going to go ahead and mark, of course, yesterday's high. So here's yesterday's high. All right. And we're going to go ahead and give it this color here. Okay. Let's get these. Go ahead and duplicate this and view yesterday's low as well. And it appears to be right here. And he actually does have a major wick. So this one definitely does get that. Let's go ahead and measure that then. Okay, what we got here? So this is the low of yesterday, right? So we can maybe have it all the way up to here, up to this line right here. Could use it up to this body. Yeah, let's do that. Just do that. Let's go ahead and do that real quick. It is a pretty big gap, not gonna lie. But that's how far we're going for it. That's fine. All right, here we go. Now we have the zone for that one. All right, just like that, we are done with Apple. So of course, we do see this turnaround that occurred, and then he tapped here and came right back down. So we could use this or here as well too as a potential, you know what I mean? So these right here, these little two lines right here, we'll just mark them just to, you know, just to give us an idea that, hey, a reaction occurred here and as well as here. Okay. Perfect. So I want this to be in the middle here. So let's go ahead and take a look at the 30-minute for this one. Right? So this is what the 30-minute looks like, right? Here's the high, here's the, wow, the 30-minute looks way clean. It just looks much better to look at. All right, cool. That's Apple. Let's go ahead and go to AMD real quick and do the same thing. Ooh, nice, beautiful run up for AMD here. Major reversal at this level. So let's go ahead and just mark that. This is the 30-minute time frame. So we'll get it back down to the 5 minutes so we understand how it looks like the lower time frame first. All right, look at that rejection. So there's two major wicks there. Okay. All right, so here is the bottom here. Let's go ahead and mark that with the color. Okay, here's the highs and low. There seems to be a trend, as we can see here. We'll mark that trend. we will definitely mark that trend. All right, cool. The highs and the low don't have a major wick. Even this one too is not really too major, although there is a wick. But that's that. So let's go ahead and see if we can mark the yesterday close high, which seems to be right here. Let's go to the 30-minute for this one. It's just too much. Okay, go ahead and get it to our center of attention here. Oh wow, just absurdly nice. Look at this. This right here is the 8 EMA. Look how well it's just following the 8 EMA, and we have a official break red here on the 8 EMA that we're coming to the opening here. So there's a break that occurred, right, of the trend. All right, here we go. Here's the close right here. That's the high of yesterday. All right, let's go ahead and mark that up. Okay, done, just like that. All right, and then the low of yesterday. Let's do that as well. Let's go ahead and duplicate that. Go all the way down here. Look at that. This is the low right here. Wow, what a range, right? So we'll see how it does today. Just like that. We're basically done. We're done. We're done. So the first 15 minutes, we're not going to be trading 5C. That's what I call it 5C, right? 5-minute close over VWAP, right? But within the first 15 minutes, all we have to just look at is the highs and the lows, see if we can trade those, especially those with the wicks. So we're done with AMD. Let's go ahead and go to Tesla here, and market's going to be opening in the next 8 minutes or so. So let's get that out of the way here. Oh wow, Tesla being Tesla, of course. Look at the chart, right? All right, here we go. Let's go ahead and get this in a correct view. This is Tesla pre-market here. Look at that. Right, just like that. All right, so here's the high. So far, it has not officially claimed the low yet because it's just still dipping. Still dipping. So as of right now, this is the low until it cracks it. But yeah, look at that. Look at this is a major level, a major wick. So let's go ahead and create its zone. So this is the line right here. It can potentially go here. Let me zoom it in better. So this is the line, right? Okay, this is the line, the high. So I would say here, it's too close. There's too many, there are wicks right here. I can just go outside. I need one just out. That's just inside. So I can use this body, right? These bodies that close up to here. Oh, okay, there's the wick right here. Just the highest wick above here. So I'll use that, which also confirms with these clothings, right? These clothes, they closed right by the wick. So we'll use them. Done. We'll use them just like that. So up to here, it's a zone. Done. All right. So we're going to be looking to trade that if we even get that. So right now, yeah, Tesla is below the VWAP and below the 8 EMA. So that's that. So there's a tapped here, came back down, tapped there. So let's go ahead and go to the 30-minute just to kind of gauge that real quick. Tesla had a major range yesterday. Look at that. It's the low and it's the high. All the market was open. So let's go ahead and mark those level. Here's the high of yesterday. Let's go ahead and duplicate that. Okay, and then here's the low. Here's the low. Well, look at that. Would you look at that? Right? This is the low, right? Guess what we're at right now? Oh, okay. We're getting close to it. We are getting pretty close to it. I'm not gonna lie. right? You guys can't see it, but yeah, this is the low of yesterday, and this is where the price is at right now. So we're getting we're getting close to that. We're getting close to cracking here and going all the way down. So see what happens. We'll see what happens. All right, cool. We are all set and ready, right? So let's go ahead and have our 3 stocks. We're gonna have Apple on top, right? Oh, yeah, Apple needs to get updated because it went outside of its high. Ain't that interesting? And then we have what's it called? AMD in the middle, and then you got TSLA. Hmm. Okay, let me just fix it up real quick. Okay, there we go. Fix that up. All right, cool. So there we go. AMD's looking to bounce off here. Apple just, yeah, went outside of its. Yep. So interesting. Let's go ahead and yeah, just have today. Really. Apple looking to go to the high here. You see Apple here? Looking to tap that high. Oh, okay, so it was still within its range. So once Apple opened, we could place a put here as it's approaching that high right now. And he did had a major wick, as you guys can see. So Apple could be a potential open for a put as soon as he opens if he taps the high. And then the rest is just basically waiting for the first 50 after the first 15 minutes to place a put. But of course, we also see Tesla here, right? Tesla comes to the high, are also looking to trade. So let us sit back, let us relax, and now we wait. We wait to take our opportunity once the market opens. Okay. I'm not sure what happened here with the P&L. There we go. And this one I can bump it up. Okay. We're all set here. Market's gonna open the next 2 minutes. Whoa, Apple is already looking to go right outside of the zone here. Take a look at that. Look at the reaction that's going on. Apple's literally at its high. Apple is at its high right now. So here we go. Market's gonna open the next minute and a half. Okay, Tesla's looking to reverse. Okay, there's something I did notice that's not on here, so we immediately need to do that. Let's go ahead and place the 8 EMA. Okay, they all got their 8 EMA in place. So here we go. Yep, Apple's looking to break its pre-market high. And it basically did, by the way. That actually becomes the pre-market high because we're still within the pre-market, and so I would have to move that up. Yep. Right now, Apple is tapping previous day level. So is it gonna go outside of this? That's the question. This is where things reverse at this level, right? So here we go. What's gonna happen? Okay, we're already seeing a wick of rejection already. There's already a rejection occurring, right? Market's gonna open in less than a minute right now. So here we go. All eyes on Apple right now. All eyes on Apple. Beautiful move up on Apple. Okay, market's open. Apple dumped at that level. Here we go. Nothing special with these two. Apple's looking to go back up to its level here. Is it gonna crack it? I'm gonna go ahead and place one put on Apple, just to gauge it and see if it's gonna crack it or not. I'll be ready to exit, of course, once it goes outside of the green. So I'll go ahead and get in one more. He's looking to go outside of the green, but for as long as within the green, I'm willing to continue to put. And then once it goes outside, I'll be getting out. It's just that simple here. It's just part of the strategy. Here's looking to escape outside. I'm ready to sell. Okay, got dipped right back down to the VWAP. All right. All eyes on Apple right now. These two, I'm not trading them just yet because they're not tradable right now. It has not been past 15 minutes, but Apple is tradable. Okay, Apple got a dip right back down to that level. Right now, is it probably gonna hold here? I think it's probably gonna hold here and move up even further. You know, there's no point of me selling. I'm just gonna sell at my stop loss. So I don't need to sell here with only, less than 10%. So here we go. It's likely gonna bounce off here and then move outside. But this is my trading zone. So we'll see what happens here. If we get a push down, great. If not, that's fine. So here we go. I basically knew this bounce is going to happen. All right, here we go. This could be the fuel that goes outside of it, and that's fine if it does. Okay, I still like that there's a wick right there, so gave me a little confident here. We seems to be reversing back again. So we're going to bounce out the second time, the second attempt. All right, so AMD looking to, it bounced off from previous level. Apple cracked this level at about 18%. So I'm going to go ahead and cool one off on Apple with nearing 20% here. Apple ultimately failed to break the high. So, and now we're approaching this level here. So I will be clearing it out as well again. All right, cool. 30%. We respect that. That was a clean trade. Not that bad at all. All right. So now we don't have the highs and the low to trade on each of them right now, right? Except Tesla, but Tesla's not up here yet. So now we wait for 3 candles to close for us to trade our next setup, which is what 5CO I call it, 5-minute close overview. So I did some serious, I did some serious I did some serious back testing to realize that that this strategy works once the VWAP is built up in the opening, right? Once the VWAP is built up when the market is open. Yeah, like right, look at this, right? 5-minute close over VWAP, you place it long. You make funny money, just like that, right? But this is better once the VWAP has been, recognized when the market is open. Right now, it's too sporadic. Right now, the VWAP is not even like consolidated and recognized. It's the opening. So that's why I allow 15 minutes to cool off. Either decide the price be within the VWAP range or away from it or whatever. So that first 15 minutes doesn't work, but within that first 15 minutes, all I can trade is the highs and lows as long as they have major wick, like we had with Apple today, right? Apple's high was also yesterday's high, or yesterday's pre-market level. I don't know if it was high or low, so let's take a look. Yeah, yesterday's high. So there was some level of strength there for me to place a put. I went ahead and sold it with about nearing 30% or so. That's fine. It's completely fine. All right, cool. Followed my plan to the T, like to the T, right? Yep, Tesla, dumping, right? Tesla is dumping. So Apple officially picked up the VWAP, right? This is why the first 5 minutes, you cannot trade the whole 5-minute close or VWAP or etc. Within the first 15, even the first 30 minutes. But I'm comfortable to say the first 15 minutes. But yeah, so here we go. So if Apple reclaimed the VWAP after dipping all the way, could I have bought here? Sure, but that's not my strategy. So here we go. We have a 5-minute close of a VWAP, right? And because this is within the first this is within the first 15 minutes, I won't be buying long here. Although I know I could, but I want to allow for that 15-minute rule to play out very well. And same thing for this one. I can go ahead and place a put on AMD, but I'm not going to. I want to allow that first 15 minutes for me to trade that strategy. That's it. That's it. You know what I mean? Hey, what's up, bro? Mikey, how you been, bro? How you been? Hope you've been doing very well. Appreciate you for joining. Appreciate you for joining. Yeah, man, I did some extensive, what's it called? Extensive, I did extensive, what's it called? Back testing. I did an extensive back testing yesterday. So I have a whole new set of updates here I wanted to share with you. You know, that's good to hear, bro. Bro, good to hear. Good to hear. So, I've been really well, man. I've been very good, to be honest. Yeah, I just been low-key bummed out, you know, because I'm not gaining back that momentum that I used to have. So I'm just like, damn. So yesterday I caught myself staring at the window while it was raining, bro. Like it was bad. But but of course, you know, through those thinking comes like action, like, hey, oh, I gotta figure some things out. What's going on? So I did an extensive back testing, and I want to share that with you, bro. Talk to me about the back testing. Let's go. Let's go. I got you. I got you. So right now, as you can see, I'm not trading. I'm waiting for that first 15 minute, right? Three candles to clear, three candles to recognize the VWAP, right? That's what I'm waiting for me to. That's what I found out, that this strategy works after 15 minutes or after 30 minutes, right? We have a close 5-minute VWAP. I could have placed a call here. That's what I do. But because I've realized many, many times throughout the back testing that, you know, the first 5 minute, the second 5 minute, they usually like go up and down in the VWAP. They don't really recognize it as much. But after 15 minutes, 30 minutes, the sauce gets really mixed nicely. You know what I'm saying? And it starts to recognize the VWAP. And once it has a bounce in the VWAP, it usually doesn't break it again. So this one, clearly we can see that after close, it came to it and it just continued moving up. Could I have traded that? Yeah, but then I've noticed the pattern yesterday, so therefore I'm gonna wait for 15 minutes, right? It's almost like high risk, high reward if you trade within the first 15 minutes of the opening market. You know what I'm saying? So I don't do that. So what I do trade within the first 15 minutes of the market open is the highs and low. And that's what I did this morning, right? The highs and low. It was the high and here's the low. Apple open, it went to its high, and because the high had a wick, a major wick on the high, let me show you, I decided to trade that right here, right? And it's also supported by a pre-level, a previous day level right here. So that's why I took that trade for a put, and I scored 30%. That's another thing I'm doing, brother. I'm not going to be selling pretty fast. Like, I don't do that anymore, right? And right now we're getting the other setup. This setup, I've classified all my setups. There are about 7 setups that I've recognized through this strategy. Same thing for Tesla, by the way. Oh wow, today it looks like so these two stocks are getting the same thing, right? They had a 5-minute close, and the right after that one you could place that put, right? You had a 5-minute close below the VWAP, you place the put, you'll make money. Same thing for but then look for this one though. We had a 5-minute close below the VWAP, you'd place the put here, and look at that. So we were trying to avoid that. And how do you avoid that? By waiting 15 to 30 minutes after the market cools off a little bit and recognize the VWAP. And there we go. That has a higher probability to avoid this sudden change, right? Here's a close, and now here's the one that's going above it. Like, what? That's what I've recognized yesterday. And so that's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing right now. So we do have to update this line, by the way. I just peeped. Because this line have to now go to the same as this line. Ain't that interesting? So this is the high. Originally, this was the high until we had that sudden last few seconds spike. All right, cool. Apple, cool, right back down. Apple, cool, right back down. That's funny, ain't it? But watch what happens after 3 candles close. There's going to be a pattern of some level of respect to the VWAP. Either we go away from the VWAP or we respect the VWAP and hold it and move. That's just what tends to happen. So now this is the last 15 minutes right here. This candle, we wait for this candle to close. We wait for this, and then from there on we take trades, right? Once this candle, this candle closes above the VWAP, Bam. Any retest to the VWAP after that, we're going to go ahead and take our call. And this one, the opposite, of course, will be placing a put. Could I place a put right here after the second candle? Sure. Sure. But I'm going to respect my back testing and at least allow 15 minutes. Right? Increase my odds that if I were to take a trade after the the direction of that close, that it maintains in that direction, not sudden switch on me. Right? So here we go. This is gonna be a sweet one right here. This beautiful retest right here. If this candle closes around right here, that the fourth candle is the only we trade. And guess what? I'd rather take a put here because now I'm supported by the pre-market low. I'm supported by previous day level. This and also this major opening that just dumped like this. So this is gonna be very sweet to trade for a put on Tesla. So I think our option right now is gonna be Tesla or AMD because these are the ones that are very close to his VWAP, right? AMD looking for a call. The next candle opens up, gets to that VWAP, call. This candle right here closes near the VWAP, opens right here, put. So AMD and Tesla are my next trade. Let's go. Let's go, bro. You realize what I'm saying, bro? Let's go, man. I like those fire emojis. Damn, I feel like I was speaking a different accent when I said that. Anyway. So here we go. So these are the two. These are the two we'll be watching. So bringing back my momentum, bro. Don't give up on trading. Like, just don't give up. Don't give up, man. It sucks, but yeah, your first 5 years, you have to learn and pay the price, just as like you would go to school and pay crazy tuitions, and just to realize that there may not even be a job. Like, it's nothing guaranteed. You know what I'm saying? Same thing for trading. But of course, once you have these skills, once you show every day, it's almost, you could say, guaranteed, because now you understand the probability and you just trade within that probability and you're good to go. At least that has a better probability than having to pay a lot, for school and stuff like that, for tuition, and just to realize that, the job you went for school for doesn't even, you know what I'm saying? Okay, we're not going to be political here. I think that's a political topic, isn't it? All right, here we go. And yeah. And every day you're showing up, you're learning what you're supposed to be learning for the thingy. Where at school, of course, is you're out here taking theater class and you're in economy. You're an economic major. Like, what? It's business, bro. That's what I peeped. Okay. All right, here we go. So these two are what we're looking for. I'm gonna prepare for Tesla right now. We got less than 2 minutes here for this candle to close, and we want near the VWAP here. We want this candle here. I gotta put ready for Tesla right now. I gotta put ready for Tesla. We need this candle to close near here so we can immediately place our put, and our stop loss would be, of course, anything within here. Right, and we do have a breakup structure, by the way. Breakup structure for Tesla. I forgot to say that, to talk about that. We have a breakup structure, so we have less than 2 minutes right now for this candle to close. They both look good, man. I also want to take a call on AMD. But AMD is so close to its high. Oh, wow. Apple's also looking to give us a VWAP close at retest too. So we're getting a lot of opportunities, bro. So I don't like the fact that it's saying so close to the VWAP here. So we could potentially get a push up, but that's our strategy. We're going to follow the rule. Here we go. We have less than a minute now. I can place the put right now for Tesla because we're just within less than a minute. So I'm going to go ahead and place one put for Tesla right now. Just one for right now, as we are nearing the end of this closing of this candle. And we are at that high. Ideally, you want to wait for it to close. So I know that it's a bit impatient. I decided to get in right now, but it's better to wait until it closes. It's because you could have that push down. So right now we're getting a push outside of the VWAP and then into the tapping of that. So here we go. We're going to see if this candle to close. I recognize I did get in early, but that's fine. And yeah, AMD looks good to enter right now for the call. Okay, we open above the VWAP. I'm going to go ahead and enter one more put here. I don't like the fact that we close over VWAP, so I probably should have not entered that. That's how you want to wait. We did close over VWAP. That's a call, but because I'm below here, that's why I decided to put. So I won't be buying a call. AMD looks for better call. So yeah, this closed over the VWAP. I didn't like that. And that's fine. We're still below here, so I'm gonna maintain it, even though that decreases my thingy. So yeah, getting on the call would have been better for this one, but I already missed that opportunity. So this would have been way better odds than this one, because this one, you know, kind of have a contradiction, right? We're above the VWAP and we're also below here. It's like, why the hell do you want to do that? So it could be a sweet reversal for Tesla here. Let us watch though. Let us watch. Our stop loss is outside, like about right here or so. That's literally our stop loss. So we're approaching our stop loss already. And we got to start seeing a wick here. If not, you know, then this is going to be a lost trade, and that's fine. That's fine. So this trade right here, I would have not placed a put. Does that make sense? Why? Because we have a 5 minute, this 5 minute closed above the VWAP. So you want to wait for a close below the VWAP. I got in early because I assumed it's going to be closed below. So technically I should get out of this put right now on Tesla. I really should get out. You know what I'm saying? I got 2 contract in with the tight stop loss. I'm fine to just kind of risk it, just because the opening kind of gives me that whatever. But ideally, be patient. Be patient. Be patient. You know, this would have been a way better immediate entry for a call. This would have been a call right now to enter right away here. This one had a contradiction, so you want to hold off on it until that. But yeah, basically. Okay. We missed opportunity here. Same thing for Apple. Apple is a put right now, actually. It is technically a put. So I'm gonna go ahead and get in on Apple put here. I want to get on one put on Apple. I don't like Tesla, but it's fine because I only have one that's in my favor, one thingy, and I'm going against the VWAP. So we'll see what happens here. I have about 20% chance that I might actually make it a W out of here, because my impatience got me to get in right away, because I thought we're gonna just close below the VWAP, and so that's fine. Got in too quickly. So here we go. Here we go on Tesla. Tesla's really trying to hold and go back to the water, right? It wants to swim back in its water. So we have to respect that. And now we're going outside of it. So we're gonna go ahead and cool one off. Respect our loss here. We got in hastily. You know, we got in what? Hastily with Tesla. So my strategy works, brother. I just got in, you know, hastily. I thought this is not gonna close above the VWAP. Be patient. All right. This one right here, close below the VWAP, you place the put. That's what I did. This one right here, I thought it was gonna close below the VWAP. I got it on the put, but 20 seconds later, candle close, it will close above the VWAP. I was like, damn. This one right here, we immediately missed the call to immediately enter, because that would make sense. And here we go. Apple's going back up to its VWAP right now. So let's go to Apple. Let's be prepared to essentially call Apple here. Okay, we're done with Apple. Apple decided to move back up, and that's fine. So this would have been a better one right here. So Apple was clearly our strategy, and Apple was clearly our strategy, and that one we didn't get it. That's fine. That's normal. This one was clearly our strategy. This one we would have gotten it. This one was not our strategy, and that's fine, you know. So these are the two trades that were all valid for our strategy, not this one. This one I got in, of course. I got in way, you know, way too, what's what I'm looking for? Way too early. Okay, so we need to wait for this one. All right, cool. We're going to see here for this candle clothing. Nice, beautiful one. We're going to see the next candle here. We have less than a minute here. Tesla is rejecting now, going right back down. So we're going to see if it's going to close. We need to close on the VWAP for us to place a put. AMD, we missed this call. We might get the call on Tesla this time. He had a sudden switch from below the VWAP to above the VWAP. So we want to wait for this candle to close this time. Don't just get in right now. Wait, be patient. All right, cool. So right now, let me see here. They're all closed above the VWAP. All right, they're all looking for a call. So right now, because Tesla is still below the pre-market high, I'm not getting the call just yet. I'm waiting for a little bit of dip down on Apple to place a call. Although I could do it right here just to get in on one at least. Let me get in on just one at this level. You know, this is the high right here. And any dip right now, I'll add more. I'll just get in on one. I want to wait for one more closure for what's it called, for Tesla to close clearly above its pre-market low, and then we're going to do that. For Apple, I'm waiting for a little bit further dip in the zone, as well as tap here as close as I can to close the gap between the VWAP and as well as this level to add more. That's just what I want to do. Although I know I could at least add two here with Apple, it's so cheap. I'm tempted to get on the call right now with Tesla, right? We have a close, a clear one close, and this is I'll have this to I'll wait after this one. I'll wait after this one to place the call. After this one, yeah. Okay, Apple's moving up to this level here right now. AMD is dipping down to the VWAP. I wish I had more shares on Apple. Okay, still waiting for this one to close, you know, to close above the pre-market low. Hold it. Although I could do it right now because this would be my strategy, but because we're just we did crack below the, we went below structure and now we're coming back in the structure, I want to give it some time to cook up before I just get in, because we could have just another reversal here. Apple 8%, we're moving up to that original reversal that, you know, it did. AMD still didn't get an opportunity. We did miss here. I've already mentioned that. I really did wish we didn't get in on this hastily on this put, because we had the closer above the VWAP. Because anything below the structure, you want to wait for close below the VWAP to enter a put, right? Anything above structure, right? When the price goes above the structure, then you want to do that. Could we have entered our call here? Yes, but I wanted to be more cautious. That was the only reason why I didn't. So Apple, we're gonna go ahead and cool one off as it got really tight to this level here with 22%. So that's why I wanted to have more on Apple, right? Imagine we had more our regular, $200 to $300. This would be nice. Very, very nice. So went ahead and took one out. I'm just gonna call no, I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep that last one in. I'm gonna keep this one in and follow and see if the 8 EMA can follow that. Right. So we're waiting for Tesla to do something to have this close here. Once Tesla closes this one, I'll be willing to now recognize that, all right, cool. I'm gonna go ahead and add in, and my stop loss would be the VWAP. Right? Because now we're in the structure. Right? Could have at least one, yeah, but nope, follow my rule. Just like that. No more making mistakes, man. No more making mistakes. Yes, I'm saying that, yet I still recognize that I made that mistake of buying Tesla. Because that last 25 seconds cost me. I should have waited that last 25 seconds, but it cost me my P&L. And so don't make mistakes. Don't make mistakes. Follow your rule to the T. Don't be hasty. Straight execute what you see in front of you and wait till things clear. Right? I'm saying this to myself. And if you trip, it's fine. Move on. It's fine. So here we go. I expected this reversal to happen with Apple, of course, which makes sense. It just gives me more opportunity to get in. We need the 8 EMA to follow slowly. I could get in right now. Came close to where I bought it anyway. So I'm gonna go ahead and get back in on one more. Apple. I got it on one more on Apple. I want to add more. Like, I want to add extremely a lot. But all right, so Tesla's looking very, very good as it looks like it's holding. Looks like it's holding, coming back in the structure after this kind of weird, you know what I'm saying? This kind of this weird line has been doing. All right, cool. I'm gonna go ahead and buy on Tesla real quick. Buy a call for Tesla. Looks like it really likes to hold this level. So I'm gonna go ahead and get it on a 2. Okay. So my stop loss for Tesla is of course below the VWAP, right? Oh, we got an opportunity to add more to our Apple. Yay, let's go ahead and do that real quick. Okay, we got an opportunity to add more to our Apple. We're waiting for Tesla to, because now it recognized it finally that it wants to hold the structure. So we're gonna wait and see if it's gonna continue moving up or not. So we went ahead and added to our retest again with Apple. The view up would, or the view, not the 9E, anything below the 9E, we'll have to just call it a day with a loss here for Apple. For Tesla, same thing, but right now it's so tight to the 9, the 8, why am I saying 9? It's 8 EMA, because I got used to using the 9 a long time ago. Yeah, and 8 EMA, the 8. You guys see this line, this little, yeah. So of course, anything below the view up, let's go ahead and do that. Apple's treating us well with that retest. Tesla, I knew there's going to be some struggle for, we have to kind of wait on Tesla. So here's our stop loss. But it is following our rules, so we're fine. Okay, that's the stop loss. Okay. AMD getting a closer. We're getting a potential. I guess we could get in on AMD. I guess I really could. We could actually get in on AMD for a call, but because I'm stocks already in, it's fine. Just gonna leave it alone. So you can't chase everything. You know what I'm saying? Just follow things. Look at that. All right. So here we go. Gonna get to the VWAP. Let's go into the VWAP. Hopefully it doesn't close below the VWAP now that it came right to it. So let's go ahead and get in on one more on this VWAP tab. Oh, I got in one more on this VWAP tab here. Hopefully we maintain that. But I doubt it though. Apple's looking going back down to the VWAP. Tesla's looking to go to our stop loss, it looks like. Looks like it finally saying nope, we're not gonna go on the structure, even though we had a clear 5-minute close above it. So we're gonna see here. We're gonna see if it's gonna move up from the VWAP or it's just gonna go right down to our stop loss. I'm gonna get in one more since it's so close to our going below the VWAP here. Come on, can we get a wick here? Can we get a wick? And we're not getting it, so we're gonna be ready to sell here. Yeah, it doesn't look like it. It looks like it's weak. He just wants to go right back down, and that's fine. That is completely fine. So we're gonna go ahead and prepare to sell here if we don't bounce off from here, which I've doubted at this point how much we cleared the high, the pre-market low, and as well as previous day level. I doubt it, but we still have the time to allow this 2 minutes to close, either to close or to break our stop loss. That's it. And then yeah, Apple just came back to the VWAP along with these levels here. And yeah, I wish we got on a call here. We called this one. But remember, we can't chase many of them. So here we go. Here we go. Looks like Tesla wants to break down, and that's fine. Yeah, I'm not liking it already. Just have, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and cool 2 off right now. Imagine I sell it and then we finally go up the VWAP. We actually close it. But because we're nearing towards the end of the 5-minute close here, I'm just starting to cool it off because we're really well below the VWAP at this point. I only got 2 minutes left here. Apple's doing all right. It just went to the 9 EMA along with the VWAP and moved up, where Tesla struggling. You already took the put, already 30%, bro. I'm about to place a put after this candle close, by the way, but I'm just allowing that recognition to recognize these patterns here. Looks like it really wants to just close. So here we go. We have less than a minute right now, so I'm gonna just start to cool off majority of my, what's it called? Okay. All right, so looks like Apple's also doing its dirty, coming right back down to the VWAP, and that's fine. This one we sold, even though it did not crack our, stop loss, but we had to recognize that. Apple looks like it's coming back to the VWAP and going below it, so let's go ahead and clear that one out too. All right, we have to call it. We have to call Apple. We have to call what's it called, Tesla as well. and we are going to be placing a put. I went ahead and called Apple just because that. And then with Tesla, I'm going to go ahead and get it on the put side on Tesla. Yeah, Apple, I had to call it, even though it wasn't full close, but I still had to call it because it is kind of low-key at full close. I went ahead and placed the put on Tesla here. So we're going to see what happens here now. So this would be our stop loss here above this high. And then, yeah, Apple, I guess he wasn't, yeah, Apple decided to move up, and that's fine. Wow, it's moving up again. So I guess we never had to sell that. But at the same time, this was a close. I had to recognize and accept that. This is a break, so here we go. Here we go. Here we go. We have a break on the VWAP here after this we move up, and I had to recognize that. And now it's just going right against me. So that's not looking good on me. This is actually pretty bad. Like extremely bad. Like what? Wow. Just wow. Oh my goodness. I have to recognize this loss. Wow. Very, very bad trading experience today. I don't get it. That's just weird. Very, very weird. All right. So we had a little bit of wishy-washy. Huh. P&L is extremely bad today. Huh. Does not look good at all. Very, very intriguing. All right, so now I have to wait for this candle to close to recognize that this is not going to be an up. It finally accepted. Yeah, this is my stop loss here, but I had to sell because this thing did close, red in the VWAP. But it opened and moved up, and that's fine. I guess it's just one of those it's fine. It's fine. I accept it. I accept it. Accept it. It's fine. So now I would wait for this one candle to close to ensure that we're good to go now, and I'll be placing the call next. Apple just moved up. It barely broke the VWAP. And it did, technically it did. We can clearly see that it did. That's why I placed the put. Yeah, same thing for this one too, but yet it still went right back up. So that's fine. That's fine. So Apple looks like it went back down. So let's go ahead and get it on Apple puts here. Yeah, I did not wait for Apple for this candle. You need to wait for it though. I didn't wait. Just got in on it as soon as he went back down to the VWAP here. So I'll add more once this one closes. Same thing for Tesla. Once this one closes, I'll add more. This one is still this is what I like to see. This is what I've been seeing throughout my back testing, right? Every time after full candle closes, this happens. So we had a little bit of a switch up that happened here with Tesla and as well as Apple. That's fine. That's fine. We just get out and respect it, you know? That's completely fine. This has a nice, yeah, this is a nice one, yeah. Because the two that we picked is the two that had the indecision, where the one that we didn't pick is the one that did not have the indecision. That's just what occurred today. Damn. Damn. All right. So right now, Apple's giving us 16% with these three contracts in place. We're going straight down to here. Here's the 8 EMA right here. Tesla's looking to close, so I'm going to wait for Tesla to close here. 18%. All right. For Apple. Come on, Tesla. I'm waiting for Tesla to close here in less than a minute right now. Any retest to Tesla to the VWAP as well as to the pre-market low, that's when we're going to be trading our call. So our stop loss was just perfect, by the way. Remember, there's two types of stop loss that I have, right? The one that a break on the VWAP, or that one. So this, we had a break on the VWAP and still reversed on us, but it didn't hit our max stop loss, the orange line. So we'll see here. We'll see here. Okay, this opened up here, open up here. Can I get a pull up here so I can add more? Can I get a push down here to add more? I'm tempted to add in on Tesla right now, but it's too far out from the VWAP, so I'm not gonna do that. All right, so Apple's looking like coming back to that VWAP range, so I can add more to my Apple. Go ahead and add one more here. So looks like Apple and Tesla are our main contenders today. So okay, let's just go ahead and do that real quick. Apple, Tesla, TSLA. Apple got a full retest to the 9 EMA and 8 EMA right now. So I'm gonna see if it's gonna hold it. I want to add one more put for Apple. I didn't add any more call. I didn't add any calls yet to this one. So Apple's right now testing the 8 EMA after this, you know, close here, and as well as a full, not just the close, but actually, you know, open below it and actually close below it. So tempted to add a lot more in here. Our stop loss would be anything in the green. But we'll see what happens here. If Apple does a switch on us, that would be shocking. That would be very, very shocking. But it can still. Okay, Tesla showed their, I mean, Apple's, okay, here we go. We need Apple, we need, oh my goodness, come down. We need Tesla to come down here to this range to add a call. Apple rejected the view. This is expected. This is what I always have seen in my test. But, you know, finally, you know, it's fine. Okay, I got a 16% right now. So I'm gonna see if we can adapt to this range here. Let's see what happens here. We did reject the 9. We rejected the 9 and as well as the VWAP. So we're gonna see if we're gonna continue further going down. Tesla, you know, Tesla's dipping. It's dipping to that range that we're gonna be waiting for a call here for Tesla. If we don't get it, that's fine. That's completely fine. So this would be my first take profit area here, as we are dipping very, very close to it. Okay, we're reaching that 20%. We have to take some profit. Okay, here we go. We're gonna go ahead and recognize some profit right now. Okay, I'll go ahead and cut half off. Went ahead and took half off here as we were approaching that 25%. Did I not take half off? I believe I did. Yeah, unfortunately, our P&L got a hit with these two switches that we experienced with this one, and that's fine. You know, that's all right. I'll go ahead and clear one more out. We're still in that 20%. So I'm gonna leave these two alone, and I'm gonna see if I can add in more to my contract on Tesla. Not more, but like actually get in on a call. I'm still not in it. So we are going to that 9 right now. So I'm gonna go ahead and get it on the one call. We're going to that 9 EMA. I got in on one call and the 8 EMA, not 9, 8 EMA. All right, we're going on call and I got it on one call as we dip to the 8. Ideally, of course, I do want it like literally on the VWAP or like within between the 8 and the VWAP. Yeah, that's what I want. But the reason I was comfortable enough to enter one is because we have these two major levels here and the VWAP, so it just looks so powerful that it's probably gonna be a lot of buyers there, you know, not even allowing it to even step in. Not weak enough for the price to come here. That's just what I expected, but we'll see what I could be wrong. I could be wrong. That's why I just entered one call, right? As we dip more into it, we're gonna add more, right? All right, here we go, here we go, here we go. So Apple bounced off from here. So it just came right back down to that level. So we could, Apple can literally see a turn right back around at this level. So right now we're getting a really, really major push down into the low. So this is the low right now. So I'm gonna go ahead and add in one more. I went ahead and added one more on the low for a Tesla for a call. Apple could reverse, but we're still following our rule by, getting one more here. I mean, Tesla could give us the reversal right back around. That would suck. If that happened, bro, that would suck. It could just does this little go above the view up, come below the view up, go above. It could do that. It could do that. Can we see clear as Apple did, right? Apple finally broke here, and then this one decided to do his thing, right? Ultimately, we'll see what happens here. Okay, and now the price is literally inside right now. It's literally inside the pre-market low, and as well as the previous day level. So it needs to hold here. It's backed up by the view up. You know what I'm saying? It should hold, but it can still make that switch, and that's all right, right? That's all right. I'm tempted to get in more because we are literally where I wanted to be at, right? With Tesla. We're literally in the zone right now, and as well as a view up retest. This is a full view up retest, so we're gonna get in as normal. I'm saying that, yet I'm still afraid of that potential switch up again. But yeah, I'm still following my rule. I'm still following my strategy, calling it a day, despite me expressing the potential fear that could do that switch up on us again. Okay, looks like it held it, so that's good. Gave us its promise this time. Okay, so we're gonna be where we are right now with still 7%. Nothing too specially. Can we break outside of this? That's what I want to see. I'm willing to get some out of Tesla if we go outside of here. This tap here. Tesla seems to showing us the promise that, hey, this time I'm not gonna switch. I'm gonna hold. Right? So we'll see what happens. Apple's doing its promise. Apple's just literally doing its promise. Hey, I'm below the view out. I'm gonna stay below. Done. Right? Secure your Apple, bruv. All right, you want me to secure the Apple, bruv? All right, done. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and secure Apple here. All of it? I'll just keep one. I went ahead and secured one with Apple. Okay, Tesla's looking to push up. Tesla has shown its promise this time. Congratulations, Tesla. You're giving us, few percentage here, 11%. I'm gonna go ahead and secure one right now as we're really nearing this body closure. We could get a pushback. At this point, we're just fighting to get our P&L right, and that's all right. All right, so Apple, damn, it's pushing right back up. Really, it needs to hold the ADMA. That's what it needs to do. Right? If it gets a close on the ADMA, then that's my stop loss, by the way. That's my, after being in the profit, that's where I move my stop loss after, right? If we get a break on the ADMA. Nice, beautiful push up here on Tesla here with a 16%. We'll go ahead and cool one off. I should probably hold, to be honest. All right, I'm gonna hold the other two. Just leave him alone. We are making money. It's just that little switch up cost us a major pushback. But this strategy works. You know what I'm saying? That little switch up, that's all it, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, Apple's still a hold. Yeah, it respected the ADMA, by the way. It was scary though, I ain't gonna lie. You were right about to secure that because he was going right back up to the ADMA. But he ultimately still maintained and respected. We do need to break Apple here. Apple needs to break this. If Apple does not break this, that means Apple's gonna go back to the view up and break the view up. There's really no other way around it. It's either Apple breaks this turnaround that it's trying to do, or it breaks the view. That's literally, there's no other options for that. Literally. Right? Tesla hovering and wanting to break outside of here. And that's fine. As long as we get a close above the ADMA, we're fine with Tesla. Oh wow, we did get a close above ADMA, so we could finally break here. Tesla, Apple's doing its good. It's still holding its ADMA. Tesla's holding its ADMA, so it's gonna finally break here. So we got a 20% with Tesla. That's beautiful. That's very, very gorgeous. You know? Damn though. Our P&L got messed up. But don't look at that. Don't look at that. Don't look at that. That's fine. Okay, so I do gotta recognize one right now. Go ahead and recognize one. That was a sweet 20%. Like there's no way. So this one right contract that I'm in with Tesla, I'm gonna only sell it with the the ADMA. Of course, if you go well outside of ADMA, then it's too far stretched. So price gonna fall right back down to it. So when you see a major gap between the ADMA and the price, that means it says like it has fuel. That's what that means. It has like fuel. Apple is respecting its direction. Yes, after this closure below the VWAP, it made a full attempt to go right back up and it made that little switch up. But we had to sell. We recognized it. It's going above it. It's fine. But then it went right back down. And then finally we did it. And that's what we made our money. But here we go. So Tesla's cracking now. It's cracking to go above here. It's cracking to 20%. Should we recognize this? 21%, never mind. Our stop loss with Apple, of course, is right here now. You know. Yep. Tesla's rejecting here. So it failed to break outside of there. It ultimately will, as long as we're above the ADMA, it will ultimately break here. But if we start to cool below the ADMA, then the odds of us going back to break that be slim. And that's fine. We have our stop loss anyway. Let it run and see. Which one? Apple or Tesla? Which one should I let it run and see? What do you mean? So our stop loss would be a break even, really. Yeah, we'll just be a break even. I'll just put it right here. Hopefully we don't go below here. Not hopefully. We have a plan. So there's no need to hope. Okay. So Tesla ultimately failed to move above here. And it's getting that sweet retest back to the VWAP. Back to the 9 EMA. Okay, yeah, we're gonna allow Tesla to see if it's gonna break this level. I doubt it though. I mean, it's going to based on the momentum of what's going on with being above the ADMA and above the VWAP and above, we're right back within the, the pre-market low. It might break it, But I'm saying I doubt it just because Apple is down like that. Apple is respecting its downward trajectory. I'm assuming there's a correlation, strong correlation. So I don't think there is, and I don't trade like that. So based on the chart technical analysis in itself, confident that it's gonna break here. But outside of technical analysis, seeing Apple being kind of down, maybe. But at the same time, one can argue, no, maybe the money flowing from Apple can be going over here. So don't trade like that. Just trade with your technical analysis and your understanding of that. That's it. So anyway, so we got Apple, AMD. Let's get AMD back on the map. Let's get AMD. Boo! AMD looking to. We could trade AMD right now. Tempted. AMD we actually could. So I have to allow this candle to close though because there's a reason, right? There's a reason. So AMD is doing a little bit of a switch up. Not good, AMD. You've been doing very, very well of maintaining your direction, holding about the. And now, AMD, is this a crack below the VWAP? I can't really. Oh, no. So I guess you're right. This could still be a call. But because we're so tight to the VWAP, I'd rather allow this candle to close and see it. If this candle holds above the VWAP and closes green, I'll get on the call. But if it goes below it, then that's fine, and I'm just gonna get on the put. That's just what it is. Like that's really it. So yeah, so it looks like we reversed over here, innit? We reversed over here with AMD. AMD went outside of its structure and came right back down to its structure. All right, so yeah, Apple is saying I want to go back. Take me home. All right, so AMD closed above it. So I'm gonna go ahead and AMD get it on the call because he wants to maintain its VWAP. That's fine. So I'm gonna get it on one, just because we're just. Although I could add more actually. I'm not even sure. I'm just doing one. Okay, I got it on a 2 contract for AMD here. Hopefully we maintain above it, right? Move up, came to the VWAP. We made an attempt to close below the VWAP, but it didn't. Got pushed, it got held back up. So we're gonna go ahead and hold here. Apple's going to our stop loss. They're both going to our stop loss. Damn. Yeah, Apple and Tesla's going to our stop loss. So we have to keep that in mind. So yeah, Tesla's basically now in the red. So we have to respect that L. Not that it was L actually. Yep. Apple and AMD. Tesla's going to it. It's going to it. Yep. Tesla's going to our stop loss. So here we go. We're gonna get out of Tesla very, very soon. Can I still add on the call? I could. Because, we're just doing a retest again, right? We could just move right back. I could add to Tesla. Like, literally could add to Tesla. That is my strategy. Oh, wow, look at that. It bounced off. So, that's good at least. AMD is looking good. It's already giving us a 5% here with AMD. Nothing too special. I do want to see a break outside of here. After coming back to its structure, right? The blue line, that's the pre-market high. And the other blue line is the pre-market low. Wait a minute. Yeah. Okay, yeah. Apple, we're done with Apple. Apple, that one we were letting it run, it's going to our stop loss. So we have to call it with Apple here. And 1, 2, 3. Oh, oops. Yeah, I'm just gonna get out of Apple. I got out of Apple because it's just really so tight to our stop loss. AMD, it held its promise of maintaining the VWAP. It's giving us, 12% right now. So I'm gonna keep AMD here and just let it run. Tesla's came back here. We did not add, although we could have, but we just did not add, and that's fine. Apple looks like it wants to turn back around, and that's fine. It's gonna be so sweet if it does. And that's what we're looking for, right? Apple doesn't want to break below this level, and so there's no choice. Either you break this level or you go above the VWAP. That's it. There's no middle ground here. So here we go. AMD is giving us 18%. Let's go ahead and take some off of AMD here. AMD maintained its promise, and which the odds are greater that it usually maintains less indecision, but we experienced it today with that Apple, and that's fine. Okay, so we sold one out right now. Yeah, and Tesla maintained it. Tesla maintained and respected its retest to the VWAP. AMD, we took one off, Time secure gain. Let's go. Let's go. I kind of wish I added more into that. All right, so AMD's looking back, looking to crack above here, so that's gonna be juicy. You only got one contract in place. I'm tempted to sell right now because I want to see Apple. Oh, by the way, I could still place a put on Apple. It's a VWAP retest. Basically. But you got to be cautious though, because he doesn't want to break here and he's going back to VWAP again the second time. Here's the first time after it broke above it. Here's the second time. Ideally, you want to add more to the position of the first one, then the second one, then the third one, because it gets weaker and weaker as the more retest happens. So here we go. Tesla, AMD, we gotta secure this. I want to keep this. I wish I had 4 with AMD. Damn. Yeah, 28, 30%. Like, well, let's just secure this right now, bro. Let's go ahead and secure that. Went ahead and secured this one with AMD here. We are doing pretty good, gaining our money back, all that shit. Kind of sucks. Calm down, HRT, bruv. I get it. That's bothering you, but it's all right. All right, cool. This will be the biggest turnaround. Look at that. We're like turning back around with our P&L. So the first P&L we just have to, it's fine, it's fine. So here we go. Apple opened up above the VWAP, so we're now switching up. So there was no choice for Apple. It was either break the VWAP or break that level. There's really no middle ground. I call that. And I understood that. So here we go. We have a break on the VWAP over it. So we're going to go ahead and add to it. Right? Oops. How did I do? Oh my goodness. We got a little technical. Am I still on Tesla, guys? Yo, you guys didn't even tell me. Oh, yeah. I was on Tesla. Yo, this little mistake occurred here. I can't. Shoot. Got a little technical issue here. How the hell did this happen? Oh, okay. Now we're back. All right. Okay, we're back. Where were we? Where was I? Yeah, I didn't add more to my Apple. I was trying to add a lot to my Apple. I was literally trying to load up. Did it move way too far away from me? It didn't, but at the same time, it's still further away. I'm gonna just do it though. Okay. Yeah, so Apple, Tesla held it. So yeah, after 30 minutes, you're not gonna see much of a switch. Literally after 30 minutes, you're not, it's so less likely. That's what I've noticed. You know, and yeah, this one we experienced that switch where at 55, so we got 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So right after the 30-minute, we start experiencing it, and after that was cooled off. Secure gain, then retest scalp. Damn, y'all here. That's dope, man. That's dope. That's really dope. All right, here we go. AMD maintained it. If we had 4 contracts with AMD, I would have sold 2 here and waited the other 2 to break outside of it, and that's just fine. Apple's coming right back down to the VWAP. We're going to be adding more to our calls. You know? If Apple does a little switcheroo, damn. We could add more to our Apple right now. We're only in, $141. We could add more to it. That's fine. That's fine. All right, here we go. Is Tesla gonna break here? That's it. Same thing for Tesla and Apple, right? Tesla has to break here or go below the pre-market low. That's literally no option. Either that or the third option is maintained between here and here, like a very tight range, which is not likely to happen. It's either gonna break either or. Just as Tesla, just as Apple. We call this one, right? Yo, what do you think about this strategy, bro? Mikey, and as well as GBZ. Okay. Yeah, Apple is breaking the pre-market high. Let's go. AMD, we sold too early. Yeah, we not sold too early. We have to recognize it was like 30%. We had to take, one off here and the other one off here. But if we had more in place, of course. Tesla going to break it. Yeah, you're right. Tesla's looking to break it. All right. Tesla's looking to. I want to go ahead and extend this out because later on it could have a retest to here, and I want to know where the view up would be by that time. So yeah, Apple looking to break it above the pre-market high here. Apple's looking to break it because he failed to break on the downside here. Yo, what's your feedback on this strategy so far? What you have recognized and noticed? The view. All right, so here we go. Tesla. We only got 1 contract in Tesla. So we wanted to see if it's going to break it. I'm tempted to sell right now at 25%. I need to see more, to be honest. I do agree with you, by the way. I do agree with you. Yeah, so yeah, Tesla finally broke. Damn, Tesla really broke. $30. I'm tempted to call this 25%, guys. Or should I just move my stop loss? We finally got it broke. I'm just going to respect that. I'm just going to respect it and just accept it. We're probably going to move up. It works, need scalp. Okay, so had I added more to Apple, AMD, that would have been better. We would have been well in the profit right now. But yeah, but I was in the zone of just like you know, clearing the P&L. Like, how can I get the P&L back to normal? And that's fine. That's fine. Look at that. Look at that, bruv. Tesla is gonna keep running. Apple, same thing, right? AMD, I guess we're not really in AMD anymore, so we're gonna just focus on Apple and Tesla right now. Apple's kind of struggling, guys. Like, why is it not going outside of the pre-market high already, right? But once it does, I believe Apple's gonna move up like crazy. Damn, look at Tesla after breaking out of this. Flying, bro. Literally flying. So nice job, Hussein. I understand you had to sell here, but you followed your rule. Congratulations, despite that you heard it. But ultimately, you know, you did well. You did well and continued to follow your rule. So Apple. All right, here we go. We're getting a retest to Apple here. I might add more to Apple here. It is taking a little too long though to go, you know. It still hasn't broken our rule though, by the way. We still have not seen a break on the VWAP. You know, I do want to see the ADMA go above the VWAP. That's what I want to see with Apple. I want to see the ADMA go above it. And by the way, do you guys notice the candles are up close now? I figured out a way. Oh, you said Tesla's testing the 200 moving average? All right. So I went ahead and added more to this dip. We're still not in the profit with Apple right now, as we're just kind of buying around this range. Nothing special right now. This would be a good spot for, I would say, for a stop loss. So we need to kind of see Apple maintain its direction, right? It maintained this direction. He had a little wishy-washy and changed the direction, and now it's going right back to it. So the question is, going to maintain it, or is going to have the wishy-washy again? So, and if that happens, that's fine. We have to just respect it. I'm going to go ahead and add one more here, as we're getting a dip right back down to the VWAP and as well as the 9. We need to see Apple move up. We recovered a lot from 200 some dollars lost to now. So right now, Apple's like, you know, going to the VWAP and looking to break the VWAP. So we still got 3 minutes here. So this candle needs to hold above the VWAP after this close. Because if it doesn't, I do have to sell. You know, right now it's testing the ADMA. Is it going to hold the ADMA? You got to tap to the ADMA right now. Right? I'm going to go ahead and add one right now just as a tap to the ADMA. Right? It's either Apple right now either goes back above it or goes to our max stop loss. We have to get out, and that's fine. That's completely fine, right? And our stop loss is the bodies right here, anything below the body of these closures. Are we gonna hold the ADMA? Seem to be struggling, so we'll see what happens. Nice, beautiful. We got to push back up above the VWAP. That's good. That's good, but we have to wait for this candle to close and see what happens. We got the wick that we're waiting for, and we got it. What does today feels like Friday? Isn't today Thursday? Yeah, this kind of happens when when you have the pre-market high right above and the VWAP is right here. So there's going to be some level of a lot of struggling happening here. When you have a major level right above and the VWAP is right here. This is like so tight to each other. You know? So we'll see what happens here. As long as, Apple is closing above the VWAP, that's fine. We'll continue to hold. We almost got a little worried here, but it ultimately got pushed back up once they tapped the ADMA. But we need to see that ADMA switch. Like the ADMA and the VWAP have that cross. That's going to be juicy. That's going to be good. So We're gonna see if that happens. It seems to be that might happen in the next, maybe after this 5-minute close. Not this one, but the following one. So we're gonna see what happens. We have less than 1 minute here for this candle to close. Okay, candle did close, and we are getting that crossover. So we're gonna see what happens here. We're gonna see what happens here with Apple right now. Is this gonna be the candle that's gonna push up or just dump? I doubt the dumping part, but it still can do that. We did close red. We were really struggling on that one. So here we go. Apple is struggling right now. It needs to hold. I like that we had to close, but we had to close with the red. So it's like, damn, all right. So we're going to see if Apple's going to hold. At this point, for me to add any more, I'd rather add any more once it taps my stop loss. As it's tapping my stop loss, I'd rather add more at this point. But yeah, Apple looks good. We're getting that crossover. And just like that, looks like it wants to. Is it going to clear now? Come on. It already got some profit taking occurred as soon as he tapped it. But I think we might clear it this time. Okay. Yeah, Tesla's doing well. Ain't nothing special. Tesla's doing very, very well. We made our money with Tesla and we called it. All right. Could I have set myself that one contract? I'm gonna call it, as the next retest to that 90 MA. Sure. Sure. Okay. What is AMD doing? How's AMD doing? Healthy. That's what it's doing. AMD respected his view at retest. That's really nice. So Tesla has two choices. Either clear the VWAP and go right back down, or have the enough force to clear these sellers. That's it. That's it. It's one of those two. So far it's a struggle, bro. It's extreme struggle. But as of right now, we're still closing above the VWAP, so I'm willing to maintain and hold the call. But after this candle and close below the VWAP, then I have to respect that, hey, maybe there's not enough fuel to, crack above here. I have to respect that. That's it. There's really nothing I can do. All right. That's not very, very gorgeous. I mean, what in the world? After this candle, I do want to see this ADMA go above the VWAP. It's very tight right now to it. So we need to see that. There's just so many sellers here. Damn. So many accumulation happening right now. So if we hold the VWAP after all this back and forth, this level is gonna get clear like crazy. It's probably gonna like skyrocket once these sellers gets cleared. Is that what's gonna happen, right? Oh, by the way, Tesla's going to the high right now. Tesla's going to the high. Should we take a put? Is it a major wick though? Yeah, I'm not comfortable with that small wick right there. That little small pressure. Yeah, it's a small pressure. So I would have liked to see a, like a more reaction, no pressure. You know what I mean? All right, cool. Finally, Apple decided to clear it. It's showing more strength that it wants to clear these sellers, so that's a good thing. Tesla right now. What did I do? Oh yeah, let's see what I did. Yeah, look at this. So this right here, it's a little tap and reversed. So I don't know if I want to place a put at this point. Although I could. Nah, I can't. If it was like a major, like this kind of level of pressure, of reaction, like with Apple, for example, like this right here, that I would prefer to place a put at that point, but to go against the VWAP, that'd be the only reason. But as of right now, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. No. Apple's still struggling to go above here, man. Damn. But give it its time, the time that it needs, and that's fine. Give it the time that it needs. Damn, look at that put right now. It would have been printing a good. I know I didn't take the put, because although I've determined that I will take it in the pre-market, because that's why I marked it with the zone. But while I'm trading right now, I decided to have a change of heart, as they say, change of mind. I agree with you. Yep, these red candle came from right here. So it needs to clear this, guys. And it looks like it might. So if this candle closes green above the body of, yeah. Do you think he cleared it right now? What do you think? Is the bounce gonna bounce off the view up right now? I'm gonna add one more. Do you think he cleared it right now? This is like 1, 2, 3. Like how many times is it finally gonna? And by the way, we finally have a switch. By the way, there's finally a switch occurred, right? The ADMA is now above the VWAP. So is this gonna be the one where it's gonna clear it and actually this time go forward and move up? This could be the one. We had the switch that happened. What's up? What do you think with Apple? So we're gonna go ahead and move our stop loss to right here, which seems to be having this little. Did it clear it? What's up? See what happens? Yeah, I see that. Yeah. Yeah, but still haven't cleared it though, bruv. I know. I just want to see this candle crack here. That's what we need to see, right? By the way, this is a previous day level, and then the blue line is also is a pre-market high. So there's that double, you know what I'm saying, pressure that's there. So it's gonna take some time. Apple, that was a beautiful put, right? At this level, we marked it. Flat, choppy. Is that what you're reading on the 2 minute? Is that what? I take it that's what you mean. Okay. Yeah, Tesla, that first tap to the pre-market high that I was supposed to place a put on, which I've marked, part of my strategy. That's why I marked it with the zone. Printing, right? It's coming right back to that in our ADMA. As long as the way it broke, I could place a call right here. Right, look at that. The ADMA is lined up with this struggle that it was originally breaking out of. So what do you think is gonna happen once this tap happens? It's gonna tap in reverse. Like it's probably gonna tap here and just go woof. Apple is showing a greater level of strength finally, as it's really, really closing into that pre-market. But it still needs to break it. As you can see, there's still some wicks here. But Apple might break it because it's still also not allowing the selling pressure to break the candle in the VWAP. So Apple's looking all right as of right now so far. I'm gonna see what happens as time goes. Still has not cracked it, right? But the fact that you had 1, 2, 3, 4 times of trying to clear the ceiling, it will ultimately clear it. Because I have not seen after 4 times and then fails. You know what I'm saying? It's usually 1 or 2 times and then it fails. But like 4 times, like it gets weaker by that point. Like, you know what I'm saying? The selling will get like eaten up every time you retest, right? But I could still be wrong, right? Trading is a probability. But what I mean by that essentially is the odds are high, you know? Odds are high that, by the 4th time it's gonna clear it and actually move up than the other way around. That's what I mean by that. So look at that. Still got rejected. Damn. 1, 2, 3. Oh my goodness. 4 times. It's still. So we're gonna see what happens here. Okay. How is QQQ doing? Why is it taking so long to clear this? 1, 2, 3. Or are we just being impatient? Oh wow. QQQ is doing pretty well, right? QQQ is doing not too bad. Well above the VWAP, right? It's well above the VWAP. It's holding its ADMA very nicely. So we're definitely gonna break it. This gave me a lot of confidence now that we're gonna clear this. So here we go. Let us go back to AMD. AMD here. AMD is doing pretty well. TSLA. Let us not get our hopes up with Apple. It can still fail to break here. So let us wait and relax. I'm gonna go ahead and get water real quick. What's up, Ibrahim? Do you know any legit prop firm? I don't. I don't know. I wish I can give you that. I wish I can give you that information. I don't. But I do know a friend who is looking to not looking to, who's actually been with a prop firm. So I'm gonna go ahead and find that information for you, what prop firm he uses. And then I'll provide that information to you tomorrow. All right, here we go. Here we go. Apple broke. Apple broke. Wow, it ultimately did. So yeah, I'll get back to you on that information tomorrow. But personally, myself, I don't use prop firm. I never really thought of using it because I just never really got into it. I just went right, you know what I mean? And then I'm not saying anything wrong with using prop firms and none of that stuff. But you gotta do a lot of vetting though, right? That's probably the reason why you're asking, right? What is the legit one? Because apparently there's maybe a lot of ones that are not legit, right? A lot of scammers. Yep, 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 yeah. He said, yeah, it's really ugly. A lot of scammers, I heard. Yeah, 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 for real. All right. Now I trade only stocks. I haven't gone to Forex yet. Yeah, man, look at that. Apple's choppy. It wanted to break and came right back down. That's fine. That's fine. Right? That is fine, you know? That sucks, but that's fine. If he wants to do that, that's fine. Respect your rule. Don't marry the trade. I don't care if Apple does that. I have my rule in place, right? I have my stop loss in place. I have whatever's gonna happen. I know what I'm gonna do. So I'm not attached to it. I'm not attached to whatever Apple's gonna do, right? If Apple moves up over here, sure, I'm gonna take some profit here after breaking here. That's my rule. If Apple decides to not to do that, it moves back down. All right, cool. Damn. All right, we have to start cooling off Apple. What a dip. I'm gonna go ahead and start to cool off on Apple. Respect the fact that it's just dipping so harshly to the VWAP. I'm gonna go ahead and move up my yeah. It's just right now really not doing too well here. Yep, yep. Look at that. Oh my goodness, what a chop that was. Yeah, bro, you just got some of the answer here from him. Mm. By the way, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, Ibrahim, bro, lock in, man. Lock in, bro. Support your boy. That's funny. Damn, it got a major dip. Yeah, I feel you, bro. Yeah, trust me, I feel you. I think a lot of people when they talk about, Forex, it's better. I think it's better. I think it's better. I think for me, the only reason why I'm in it, because I'm heavily invested in it. Like I started with stocks, so might as well just master before I move on. You know what I mean? So I'm indebted. I gotta like make sure I do it first. You know what I'm saying? I gotta before I jump to another boat. Let me first master this one. And yeah, I look forward to actually jumping on board to what's it called? I actually legit look forward to jumping on board to Forex. I think I'll do very well. But here we go, here we go, here we go. That's dope, bro. Yeah, I had to cool off my Apple. We gave back some of our profit. That's fine. You know, we were in such a journey, man. This little switch up made us to $200 loss, and we made that up. Got it all the way down to 400 bucks. I mean, that's just how trading works, guys. That's it. That's it. The only reason why that was discrepancy, because the other trades we had a W, but we had less amount of money. So if we had the correct size, the one that we had the loss in, then we could have recovered that immediately. So there's a I'm not applying to the same ratio of sizing for each of them. So that's something you have to correct. That's just what you got to do. So here we go. Apple. So yeah, Apple's looking to close the view up. You know what that means? That means we get in. We get in on the put. So right now we have less than a minute. I'm just gonna call it because I don't think it's gonna suddenly bounce up. I'm gonna go ahead and switch Apple to puts. Damn. I went ahead and locked in on puts right now. It's like loading up on puts right now. But I gotta cool it down slowly though, because I do want to see a what's it called? Yeah, Apple failed to break above after 4 times, bro. That's crazy. 4 times. It usually gets weaker every time and he wants to, like, you know what I'm saying? But this time it was the other way around. After 4 times, the sellers still said, you are not breaking us, bro. You're gonna go to sleep. Go, go. Night, night. You know what I'm saying? Type. Like, that's what's up. That's what sellers did. You know, and I'm glad how I like how Apple trades. I'm not gonna lie with my P&L, because you notice that when it was like, even though we had like a rejection from all the way here, we were not like majorly down. Like it wasn't a lot. So we went ahead and immediately switched because that's following our rule. We have a break on the VWAP, and then you want to go ahead and do that. That's it. That's it. That's all we did. Nothing special here. The only thing is we didn't do is that we had a 9 contract when we would go on the long side. Now we have 7. So we have to add the other one. Add the other 2. Apple going back to low candles. Here we go. Here. Do you think it's gonna break here? This is the level where it was like literally did not want to break. Like it just didn't want it to, right? It came here, bounced off. Came back in, bounced off. Came back again many times, bounced off. And now it's gonna come to it. Is it gonna break? Or is Apple just wants to trade within this zone of here and here? Seriously. Is that what Apple's gonna do? We don't know. Right? We don't know. Let's take a look at real quick the pre-market. Alright. Not too bad, you know? Little dip down and move up like that. It's kind of strong. I mean, looks pretty good. So, some gotta happen here. Yeah. Yeah, we failed. After this multiple testing to break outside of here, Apple failed, bro. It failed to crack here. So I'm pretty confident in my puts that Apple wants to like break this level. Either break this level, go right back down to the low, or probably trade in the zone between here and here. It's gonna be these two, bruv. Get down to low area, secure gains. Yeah, you talk like your texting's like playing Call of Duty, you know, when they on the mission, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you get the idea, you know? You get straight to the point, you know? Nothing in between, you know? All right, here we go, here we go, here we go. So you said what? You said no, you better, do you mean like you better change trade futures? Because you said no, you better chance trade future. Okay, how is AMD doing? All right, AMD is doing its thing, you know? AMD is doing its thing. Yep, yep, yep. Because Apple wants to go back here and get some more fuel and go back up. Let's take a look at Apple on the 30-minute, bro. Because it's doing too many switch ups. I don't like that. I might have to like stop trading. If Apple consistently does that, bro, we're done. Apple will get immediately replaced by another stock. Set. Fired, bro. Yo, take a look at that, right? 30-minute perspective is important to know. I mean, look at this, bro, right? We have a, you know, look at this. I mean, this candle right here closed right above the VWAP on the higher time frame. So, yeah, this level is important to break. If we're gonna see anything downward, it has to break this level. That's it. I kind of regret not selling at this point at this level, because had I seen earlier the perspective on the higher time frame, what this level really is. I mean, look at that. This level managed to break, you know, the VWAP, and as well as close the VWAP on the 30-minute. So I think this might be pushing to go up, but we'll see what happens. Yeah, we have our stop loss in place. So yeah, this looks like it wants to do another switcheroo. You know, wow, look at that. The price so tight to the VWAP, so tight to the high. So I'm gonna go ahead and add one more here. We're still following our rule, right? Look at this push up that it did, right? Childlike. Close that in. Close the high of the close. Yeah. But it's still ultimate close red. But we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. I went ahead and added more. To my puts. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Deshwan, what's up, bruv? We're chilling out here, man. We're having a great trading experience today. Everything is vibe. Everything's chill. We're learning. We're executing our plan to the T. Nothing, right? We had a little choppiness that got us to that 75, but it's fine. It's fine. Everything's going all according to plan. We're doing very, very well. So I believe today we're going to close green. I have a dream today that we're going to close green today. Nobody? Anybody? I'm playing. All right, here we go. Let's take a look at AMD. Yeah. Yep. Apple did a little switcheroo, right? Switch between holding the VWAP to now breaking below the VWAP. And we said, all right, cool. We have to also switch then. That's fine. So is Apple gonna break this level? That's what we're looking to see. Dashwan. Wait a minute, it's Deshaun, my bad. And yeah, so we're gonna see what happens here. Or is Apple gonna go back up and break the VWAP again? Is less likely to see this after the first 30 minutes. So that's what I noticed in my back testing. So we can still be wrong, but that seems to be the stronger case. That at this point, I don't think Apple's gonna do another switching from going from below the VWAP to now going back up above after it already did this switch here as well as here. I mean, we'll see what happens here. We'll see what happens. Tesla. We had a pretty nice run on with Tesla, right? So yeah, Tesla, we could have just sold our first one, that one contract we're having a run, sold it at the 9. Tap to the 80 MA. That's what we could have done. That's what I'm gonna do in the future. Now I wish I had like a lot of I wish I went ahead and added a lot more here. The after this retest again, but we just decided to keep that one, and he ultimately made his money. But yeah, we had more money in, we would have already ended our trading. But that's fine. Oh, for real? Yeah, same here, bro. We're waiting for one more move too. We're all on the same page out here, bro. Are you on a call or a put? And which and what's that? What are you on? Which one? What are you on, bro? I want to take a look at it. Yeah, look at that. Apple's now really trying to go back up. Damn. Wow. If we get this loss, by the way, we're done trading for the day because we're not gonna be, going with the. If Apple's doing this, I might have to just replace Apple. I might have to do that. But this is the first experience though. So far, we probably still need to see more tests. But if Apple starts to show that a little switching, then we're no longer going to be trading Apple with this strategy, right? AMD is certified is good. We'll trade it. Tesla's good as well too because it respects its direction. But again, this is a test only today, so we need to see more tests. So right now, it did a full retest of the VWAP. This is a full retest of the VWAP after break and as well as after a full literally opening and closing below the VWAP. It had the retest. So we could have added more here, of course, because we have now like a lot of strength. That's probably going to move back down. But the very fact he had his strength to even like tap it again, But yeah, we'll see what happens here if Apple wants to move up again. We will see. I'm tempted to add one more though, for sure. Let me just go ahead and do that. Wish I did as he was like really tapping it. All right, here we go. Okay. So he said, after the dramatic drop in both SPY and QQQ, under or near the 30 RSI, went ahead and bought it. Okay. Contract's worth $490. All right, cool. Yo, take a look. Apple coming right back to the view up again. So looks like we're not going to be trading this strategy with Apple. That's for sure. That is for sure, for sure. Look at that. Now cracking the view up, going to our stop loss. Damn. Another switch happened with Apple. So yeah, we can't. We have to just call it a day with trading. It's gonna suck. Um, but we have to just call it a day. Call it a day because we're not gonna be trading. I think I'm gonna just not trade Apple then. Going forward, I'm not gonna be trading Apple. Yeah, this is too much switching. Yeah, we're not gonna be trading Apple. We're done. Yep, it's going to my max stop loss. So, oh, we got rejected after max stop loss. So we'll see. But yeah, I still have to cool my profit and respect that. But yeah. Oh, wait a minute. This is actually it's still within way too early for this 5 minute. Yeah, we're gonna have to call it a day. Call it a day with Apple with this loss. We're done. It sucks, but we're done. We had a great trading experience though today. I mean, we recovered, and but yet Apple did this. So can we still trade Apple if he does this again? Like if he has his close and maybe get on back on the call again, switch to call? Sure. But at this point, it's like, damn. You know what I'm saying? Because might have to just not trade Apple anymore. Yeah, let's go into my max stop loss now. It's still way too early to be selling. I'd rather just wait for the max stop loss and then sell. But the very fact that how strong this candle is, and it's already like it's literally the first minute of the first 5 minute of this candle opening, it tells me that it's gonna break it. So might as well just start calling it right now. That's what's kind of that I'm doing and recognizing and understanding that. Yeah, Apple is choppy today. Damn, we got on the chop. We got chopped up. We got really chopped up. Damn, I wish I'd never sold, I guess now. Because now I got pushed right back down. But I still have to respect my decision that I did. You know? Yep. Because remember, we have two conditions to sell it. A, break on the view up. Because we're not going against that. Or B, the max stop loss. Right? Which barely got hit. Barely. Just immediately got rejected. So. But that's fine. If this decides to move back down, that's fine. But I also recognize that this is the first, few minutes of this candle opening, and it's already showing this level of strength of holding the view up. So that's fine. That's fine. I'm gonna go ahead and refresh. It's gonna suck to refresh that. Damn, that's crazy. But we're not here gonna give up though. We just got in a choppy. That's fine. Don't look only today. Yeah, Apple looks to hold, bro. I'm gonna just cool one more off. Apple just wants to hold. Yeah, I'm not gonna get in on any more on Apple just because it's just too choppy. I'm done. I don't think I want to do that. No, thank you. So let's look at other stocks and see if we can at least recover some money here. Yeah, I mean, I can still get it on the call side once he breaks, right? But then it's like, what if it comes back down? Yeah, Apple, too choppy. Look at this. This is nice. AMD, Tesla, nice. Not choppy at all. That's cool, bruv. That's dope. Let me look at GME real quick and see if we can yeah, we're done with Apple. I'm tempted to still kind of continue to chop with Apple, but I have to just respect that. I have to have a standard here. You know what I'm saying? Gotta have a standard. Like, when are you gonna say no, thank you, bro? Like, this is good. This is good. Imagine we were here, right? We had a break, and then bam, we would get it on the put here, just like that, following its direction of the ADMA. Unlike Apple, choppy, choppy, choppy. We don't want that. Same thing for AMC. Damn, we missed it. All right, cool. Let's go to Mara. Let's go. Not choppy at all. Look at that. Look at that. Damn. So this tells me, Apple, you're done. You're fired, bruv. All right, here we go. What else? Coin. Let's take a look at coin respecting its. Why are we out here trading Apple at this point? Yo, Tesla, money. We made money because it's following this direction. You see that? What else? Yeah, AMD. We already said that. Take a look at that. We made money here too. But yeah, Apple with the choppiness. Damn. All right, cool. What's another good stock here? I already said coin. Yeah, those are the major ones you want to trade here. All right, AAPL. Let's go back to Apple. You see that? I want to see if it's gonna choppy again. Normally we would be buying here. You would be buying here. Because Apple's so choppy, we have accepted that we have a standard here. After 2-3 times, all right, cool, we're done. We're not gonna be trading. So Tesla right now, testing the high. Can I still get in the put here? Let's do that real quick. Let's get in our put here with Tesla, but that's way too dangerous at this point. You know how many times we had to tap to the pre-market high? And you want to get on it right now. So I'd rather not do that, not go against this level of, far away from the VWAP and place a put here, although I could, but the risk is too much. So it looks like, bro, at this point, we're just shopping for changes at this point, It's unfortunate that Apple did this to us, and that's fine. That's fine. All right, cool. Let's go ahead and test out, the Sean theory here. Let's go ahead and, let's go ahead and put the RSI on here. Because Apple's be a good example to test the RSI and the choppiness you experience with the VWAP, and as well as the other one. Let's take a look at that. Look at that, right? Above the VWAP, below the VWAP, above the VWAP, below the VWAP, above the VWAP. That is choppy right there. And let's see what that looks like with the RSI. Let's take a look, all right? Let's go ahead and put the RSI in. Let's go to studies. Okay, I locked in the RSI here. Is there any changes you need me to do with the RSI? What do you normally use here? These are the numbers that are in place right now. The default. Yeah, 1730. That look good? Let's go ahead and apply. All right, cool. All right, here we go. Yeah, we definitely need to do some. Yeah, there's more things I can do kind of to show the volume, to show the bar. I just don't know where to do that right now. Shoot. I think I know. Let me just go ahead and go back to it. Okay, studies. There is a way to show the. Those are good? All right, cool. Down signal. Yeah, there is a way to show the bar, the volume bar. You know what I'm saying? Or maybe I'm getting confused with some other indicator. Yeah, but I do recall the RSI having this. Oh, okay. You can either choose with a line or with a bar. Okay, I got used to looking at it with the bar than the line, but yeah, the line is fine. We'll just go with the line. This is fine. All right, cool. Is this normally what the setup that you have? Right now it was oversold here. Yeah. I mean, it looks oversold, and now it's just kind of fair value right now, right? Right now, this is essentially saying, well, it is actually not surprising. It's also by the VWAP. The VWAP is fair value price. That's what the VWAP is. So I guess that makes sense here. There seems to be a lineup with that. But yeah, man, Apple, extremely choppy today. Look at that. Look at that. Right? So yeah. So when the price came tapped here, it went just below of course, the fair value range. And he held up. He held up with this level here. Yeah. Yeah, man. We got killed on this chop, guys. Mission fail. But now we know what to do. So let's go back and just kind of see previous days with Apple. If it shows a lot of income, I didn't see it. I didn't see when I was doing my little, what's it called? Let's just see it out. Let's go ahead and add a time frame. Because if it's just today, that's fine. If we're just getting caught in this kind of day, that's fine. But if it's like consistent and it shows a bit of that, let's just look at just this week alone, right? How many days of those 5 days of experience that it showed chop? and especially after the first 15 minutes. Yo, look at that now. What a clearance. Look at that. We had to sell here because we understood as now we have a close. If we had to follow our rule, right? We had a break and as well as what? And he went to our stop loss. We had to sell. And just like that, we still, had we been in our put, we would have made money, but we would have not been because remember, this is chop. This is chop. So yeah, we lost money as a result of that. So that's that, man. That's really, really that. It's unfortunate. So right now it's coming near this level here where it's been holding off. This range between here and here. So are we gonna trade here if it comes here? No, we're not gonna. It's not our strategy. Maybe that's for sure. Deshaun's strategy here. But but I do take it that you only buy and sell, or buy the get in the on a contract if it's between if it's tapping here or there, right? Of a price or of a sold. Is that what you do? I take it. Because you certainly don't buy anything in the middle. What's up? Can we buy here? That's a good question, right? Damn. Oh yeah, let's go ahead and let's go back to previous days and just see today and see how many chop has it been doing. Yeah, we got caught on the chop today and got caught on the current. Let's go back. Let's go back here. There's 5 days and just see it out. All right. So day one, this today, check. No choppiness. Oh, okay. That makes sense. So yeah. So for example, this is an RSI strategy, by the way, right? Here's it's above the RSI right here. You'd go ahead and place a put, and then you would either sell it when it gets back to the fair value, or even goes to the yeah, or goes to the or oversold level. So yeah, this right here, this red mark is like right here, bro. Like whoa, right? Yeah, and then cooled off after that. But anyway, what was I gonna say? So today, no chop at all. Check. The next day. Oh, what the hell? This is just yesterday. Thought I clicked the right one. Cool. Let's go back to all the way here. Okay, so this day right here, this date was the 9th, Monday, May 9th. No chop at all. Respected its direction. It did not go between up and down with a view up. Nope, no choppiness. Check. So great trading day that day for sure. Same thing for today. Look at that. Or the following day. No chop. Right after the first 15 minutes, we got 5, 10, 15. Then you would wait for a view up retest, which is right here. You would place a put here. And then just like that, that funny money kicks in. You just follow, follow the ADMA. Right? That's my strategy, by the way. Hello. Right? That's second. So no chop here. So I guess we gotta respect Apple then. Same thing. Okay, we got 1, 2, 3. So this is the first 15 minutes. And then after this close, we'll go ahead and place a call here, but then we'll fail, right? Immediately goes to our max stop loss, probably below this wick here. Would fail, right? And then we have this candle here closing red. We'll go ahead and place a put here, and then we would fail because this would be our max stop loss right here. That's a fail. And then finally here, I will go ahead and get another call. Then we'll fail again. Damn! But then ultimately after this one, yeah, we'll fail on this one. And this one will have to wait because it's red, but you also close above. We'll have to wait for this to be no entry here. And then this one will be an entry for a call. But then this wick will knock us out, assuming our stop loss was here, which is probably too tight anyway. So our probably would have been like right here, this low wick here. We would be fine on this. And then we'll finally make our money back. But damn, we did experience a lot of switching a rule right here though. Damn, what was this? This is 920. You know what I'm saying? And market opens at 8:30. So there's this right here, right? It's a little bit of, choppiness occurred here. And finally after that, it respected its direction, right? But yeah, this would have been a chop. This would have been a chop. This would have been a chop for sure, for sure. This would have not been good, But had you still maintained it, you probably would have made your money back. But yeah, that's a chop right there. And then this one, okay, after the first 15 minutes, we got 5, 10, 15. So this 15-minute candle here close below red, you place a put here, and it followed its direction. After the full 5 minute, another 5 minute, another 5 minute closing below the VWAP, here's the first retest to it, and it still maintained its direction. Clutch. And guess what happens once it finally claimed above the VWAP after this wick here? You place a call and you dip, and just like that, it respected that direction. Great trading day here. So far only one choppy day. Even that one choppy day was just a very short period of time, and then respected its level. I mean, these past 5 days, had you traded Apple, you would have been fine, except today. Today would have been terrible to trade, and we had ended up on that day. So we still gotta respect Apple, that it is fine. Apple is fine to trade. We're okay with trading Apple. We just got, you know what I'm saying? We just got basically murdered here today, and that's fine. So there we go. So this strategy is great strategy, except on a choppy market. And so you have to recognize that when is it choppy? Is it the first time, the second time? I have to make a rule on that. So I went on 3 cycles to ultimately say nope. That's as far as my stand. I'm not gonna go any further, right? Had we maintained our put here, we would have not been. Because why? Because he went to our stop loss. Like, we would have not had to. We cannot maintain that. That'd been bad. But ultimately went to our direction that we wanted it. But yeah. So I hope this was very valuable, guys. For real, for real. I know we didn't, end the day in a good note. Wait, let me refresh it. Is there any more? Yeah, that's it. But this is a valuable lesson. And every day we're gonna come back. And so the only error that I did today was the weight of the contract. I wasn't being consistent with the amount of that I was trading size wise. I was not consistent. So I'm gonna come back tomorrow, do the same thing, the same strategy, same everything, but this time consistent level of ratio with our sizing. That's it. That's the only thing we gotta work on today. But other than that, bro, I think today we did good. We just experienced this kind of market. That's fine. I think we're gonna recover, and that's fine. Let's go ahead and go to our P&L real quick and close the day. Close the day. Tomorrow is Friday, ain't it? All right, here we go. We'll go ahead and place our P&L here real quick. Is there a way to show this way better? Let me see. I'm gonna click view. That's too much. I'm just gonna zoom it in. All right, cool. Cool. So yesterday we didn't trade Wednesday. Today's Thursday, so I'm gonna go ahead and 5/16. Yeah, we need to get back our momentum, and I know next week and as well as tomorrow and going forward that our momentum is back. Like, I feel it. I can tell that our momentum is back. But we ain't losing, bro. 175. That's L, bro. I ain't gonna lie, that's L. But yeah, we gotta respect it. It is what it is. Damn. All right, cool. That's it. So far, not looking good. Not looking good for our P&L. Look at that. We're only like going worse and worse, it looks like. But don't give up. Don't give up. Every day you learn, there's a lesson. You take it, you move on, you improve. Just keep going and watch things reverse. Don't worry. This sucks right now looking at the short term, but nah, bro. Don't trust me. I believe in myself. Trust me. But yeah. Here we go. So, with that all said, I want to shout out to GBZ out here. I'll be careful on Friday. Theta burns zero day. I do agree with you. So maybe on Friday we're not gonna trade zero DTE. And yeah, I want to shout out to GBZ Ninjas. I want to shout out to Deshaun. And yeah, you two are fire, bro. Like, giving us sauce and information, advice. I like that. We're all here trying to learn, bro. That's what this channel is about. We're all on the same journey. That's it. We're all here to try to benefit each other, help each other out, provide each other advices, and learn. And learn and learn and learn and learn every day. So, and shout out to Ibrahim. And lastly, shout out to Mikey, bro. For real, for real. I appreciate you joining every time and learning something new. So, I appreciate you guys, for real, for real. So, with that all said, HRT out. See you guys tomorrow, alright? Take care, everybody.